Hey, what's going on, people? The past Comic Con has just ended. A lot of Marvel and DC stuff was revealed. So I want to give you guys my thoughts on that just in case anybody wanted to hear my thoughts. I'm pretty sure people want to hear what I have to say about the reveal trailers and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with DC and I'm going to be talking about the Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice stuff. The reveal of Wonder Woman's costume and the leaked teaser that they showed us. So I'm gonna start off with Wonder Woman's costume, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. It looks decent. It could use some improvement. As far as Gal Gadot's body tone, I I'm hoping that she beefs up a little bit more. I'm not saying she has to be all super bodybuilder buff. I'm not expecting that. But I do expect her to be a little bit more bigger, and so that's kind of disappointing to me. But the costume, it looks decent. Like I said, it could use more color. That's really my only gripe about this costume. It could use some more color. But I like that the theories that have been going around on Tumblr and on Facebook and whatnot, and on different videos, a lot of people have been saying this isn't her final costume. This may not be her final costume. That this is going to be her more warrior Paradise Island um, costume that she wears among her Amazonian people. But when she comes to man's world, she's going to eventually have the colors on the costume. You know, the traditional colors we're used to associating her with. So if that's the case, I'm cool. But as far as like the overall kind of aesthetic of the costume, it's fine. But like I said, it could use some color. It could. I just really want it to be more colorful. A lot of people, of course, are making jokes. She looks like Xena and all that, which is true. But with all due respect to Xena, Wonder Woman was first. So if anything, Xena's kind of looks like Wonder Woman to begin with. But other than her needing to beef up a little bit, hopefully she can get to like the size of like how Jamie Alexander looks as Sif in the Thor movies in the cinematic universe. I'll be fine with that. And like I said, the costume needed more color. Other than that, I'm fine with it. I like the sword. I like that she's got a sword. That's awesome. Like she has been having in the comics, and a lot of people have been like, "Oh, she never had a sword." Wonder Woman has all types of weaponry in her arsenal. She's a warrior princess, people. Just in case people who aren't familiar with the character, she has a sword. She has staffs. She has plenty of weapons. She just rarely uses them. She doesn't really need to, but when it comes to being a weapons master, she's pretty much got that nailed down. So her having a sword is cool with me. The bracelets and everything are there. The tiara. So let's see what they can do. I also wouldn't mind if they had like her with the cape, because I don't mind. I love when Wonder Woman has a cape. I think that'd be really cool, like a nice little touch for her. Maybe they can have that in like Justice League or something. Like when she's just sitting around, she has like a cape on. Like some some artist iterations of her have been. So that would be cool. But other than that, I'm I'm fine with it. I can't wait to see her in action, and hopefully they do the character justice and they don't screw her up. Because if they do, believe me, I will be royally pissed. She's one of my favorite superheroes, period. Just in comics, period. So please don't fuck this up. Okay, so let's get on with the teaser reveal. I'm very impressed with what I saw. I'm not gonna say I'm completely trusting of this movie. I still have a lot of concerns about it. Trust me. But from what they showed us, I'm like, you know what? It looks really, really interesting. I like how Superman's eyes were glowing and he's coming down from the rain and whatnot to Gotham, and Batman's got the bat symbol on. He's got the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns suit on, and he's got the glowing eyes. I like how big Batman looks. He's very buff and beefy, and I dig it. It has a very Jim Lee-esque Frank Miller comic book feel to it. So, and there's even some like Alex Ross kind of a feel to it. So that really has me happy. Uh, like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I don't think I gave my comments on the video on Batman's costume, but I'm liking the costume. I love how, we're getting the gray and black, and it's not just all black like with the Nolan and the Burton films and whatnot had. And it looks, like it's just right out of the comics. And like I said, I like how big Batman is since he's gonna be older in this film. And he's even got the 5 o'clock shadow, which I dig that Jim Lee always draws when he draws Batman. For the most part, he draws that 5 o'clock shadow, which I'm cool with. So, there's that. They did say there's some minor adjustments to Clark's costume, and I can see it, but I like the costume in Man of Steel. I just think that some things bother me about it. But other than that, yeah, I'm liking the overall look of it, and the teaser definitely has me interested. It's like, okay, maybe they can nail this. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be putting my full trust in this. I'm still very worried. Well, we still know so little, and I like that we do know so little because, with everything being revealed on the internet these days, they tell you so much. I mean, they just basically tell you the whole movie before it even comes out. So it's nice to look at something and to go, okay, it's a teaser. They're giving us an idea of what this movie's gonna feel and look like, and what's going on. It's up for us to kind of make of it what we see. So hopefully the movie is great. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. But like I said, thus far I am very impressed from what I've been seeing. And the stuff that Snyder is putting into this film looks like it's gonna be more of a comic bookish thing, and they're not gonna be more of a realistic. It looks like they're going away from that whole kind of Nolan realistic stuff, which is good for me because I want to see more of a comic bookish type feel for it. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll give my thoughts on the Marvel stuff next.